Hey folks, Thack with OK Foraging and Adventures here with another video. Now, in the last video, the August garden update, you guys know I harvested some vegetables and stuff like that, but the video just got too long, so I decided I was going to cut that video out and do this video for you guys instead. I will put that garden update right there for you guys in case you guys wanted to see. But come back and we'll discuss a few things. Well, folks, as you can see behind me, the fence, the privacy fence that looks like that right now. Anyways, in a video earlier, my brother-in-law came out and he took down these panels so that we could get all these right here, all those shrubs and trees out because they were actually bowing my fence. So thank you, Brian, for doing that. And then Brenda slowly just chipped at it, and that is the pile she's got going so far. We are going to put down some ground cloth or something right down here, so that way you know, hopefully the weeds don't come back, and maybe some of the smaller shrubs won't come back. But we have to figure out something for the trees. So if you guys know an idea that can help me get rid of some of these trees, let me know. All right. Anyways, a lot going on today. We harvested a lot of stuff. And so, folks, let's get things going. Well, hey guys, here is our harvest. A lot. But right now, I got a pot of water going. I need to put some eggs in there so we can start our pickled eggs as soon as possible. I have a little tip for you guys here. Get your water boiling first and then add your eggs. And then when you go to cool them off with cold water, it is so much easier to peel. Well, folks, we harvested a bunch of dill. Now we gotta go back out and get some jalapenos. I have some jalapenos, but I do not have a lot. And we have noticed we like the pickled eggs with the dill and jalapenos. So let's go back outside again and get some jalapenos. Ooh, look at that one. Alright folks, so we got some jalapenos. They're all sitting right here. We have our dill sitting right here. And this time I'm going to add some garlic. And I have some right here. But for now, we're going to move all this stuff out of the way while the eggs are boiling. We'll get one thing done at a time. I think we're also going to make pizza sauce today. I'm going to be making a bunch of runzas, but I'm not going to film the runzas. If you guys want to see the runzas being made, I'll put the link to that video right in that corner. And for some of you that are new to YouTube and don't know what that means, I just put a link right there to a video I made of making runzas. So anytime you see me pointing up like that, that means I put in a video link for you guys to check out. While the eggs are still cooking, we're going to prep our jars. Now, a lot of people don't use the seed pod or the flowering part. I personally like that part because I feel like it has a lot of flavor to offer and you don't have to use as much of the green leaf dill itself, right? Get my compost bin open because there's going to be a lot. So, these 2 jars, 2 dozen eggs fit in each half-gallon jar, if I remember correctly. So all I'm going to do, stick some of that in the bottom. In the bottom is fine because yeah, it's all gonna get incorporated. We go through and we sometimes shake it up a little bit like that. So, all right, folks. So we have here 5 garlic cloves. I'll just slice them thin, but not, you know, they don't have to be perfect. They're just gonna go in to flavor your brine. So. Alright folks, eggs are finally peeled. Well, what I'm going to do now is I have 3 cups of water in here. Once it starts heating up, I'm going to go ahead and put my apple cider vinegar. So we have 3 cups of that also. Hopefully that's enough brine. If not, it's an easy mixture to make. So with that being said, we need 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, and 3. And then we will add 3 teaspoons of salt, but I will wait until the water starts to boil and evaporate the sugar before I add the salt, only because salt will stick to the bottom and it'll kind of scratch up your pan a little bit. Well, folks, it's starting to boil, so we're going to put our 3 teaspoons of salt in here. All right, now in each jar, we are going to put a heaping teaspoon of turmeric in each jar, okay? All right, guys, our brine is done. Ooh, hot brine, hot brine. And that's why I use this. Well, folks, I have a bunch of parts in front of me. It is a tomato, what do you call it? It's called the Sauce Master. Well, folks, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I think I have to at least cut these in half to fit into the hopper. So let me get that done, and we're going to start cranking this out, and we're going to see if it works. Alright guys, that was that was quite a workout, I tell you. The ripe tomatoes did a lot better. So, yeah, make sure you use the riper tomatoes. Alright folks, so I am going to turn this on a medium-low and let the juices just cook out, okay? So that way we get a nice, thick pizza sauce. I will come back and I'll show you what seasoning I'm going to use after it cooks down a little. I'll be right back. So I have my jars sterilizing in the oven right now. So let's see, it says here, this is what we're using, Mrs. Wage's pizza sauce. So it's tomato seasoning mix. I got I have more than 6 pounds of tomatoes that I did. I actually did, good, there, it's heating. I actually did 7 pounds of tomatoes, which is great. Now I add 1 full pouch of this and 5 tablespoons of sugar. Well, I am not going to do 5 tablespoons of sugar. I think because we don't like it too sweet, so I think we'll only do like 3 tablespoons and see how that comes out. Oh, but geez, this smells fantastic already. Bring to a boil and stir occasionally. Reduce heat and let simmer 25 minutes. Well, folks, after about 20 minutes, we'll go ahead and can it up. And then this actually, what's good about Mrs. Wages, it actually tells us how long we will water bath it for. And here it says we will water bath it for 40 minutes if it was in quarts. But you know what? To be on the safe side, I'll go ahead and do maybe 35 minutes or something like that, even though they're half quarts. My jars are sterilized. I just shut off this pot. And I have the water bath canner going. Because always remember, put hot into hot, or warm into warm, or whatever you guys want to say. Just do not put cold into hot, and do not put hot into cold, because you guys could potentially break your jars. Alright, I do not know exactly how many jars we're going to make here, so I went ahead and really cleaned a lot of them. A lot. So, let's get it going. Well, folks, while we're waiting for that water to come up a little bit, I want to thank each and every single one of you for joining me today. What have we done today? We are dehydrating some basil. We made some pickled eggs. We have made our sauce and we're about to can it. And for the bell peppers, I think I will just chop them up and put them in the freezer. They are supposed to preserve very well in the freezer that way. I think my next round of bell peppers, we are going to try to make stuffed peppers, and we'll see how that goes. But folks, if you're new to the channel and you have liked what you see, how about you give me a thumbs up? And if you really like us, how about you consider subscribing? We put out a new video every Tuesday and Saturday, and you know, we really enjoy what we do for you guys, so we hope you guys keep coming back. Let's see where the water is now. Alright guys, the water is hot where I can't touch it. And the jars are hot where I can't touch it. So now we're gonna go ahead and load the camera. Well folks, I just shut it off. It's been 40 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit in there for another 5 minutes to just let it just slowly cool on its own. It's not gonna cool completely, but it is gonna slowly cool. Alright? Well, folks, there you have it. We are done for the day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for always supporting me. Folks, until next time, may all your adventures be A-OK.